actually takes the same bill and makes it voluntary rather than mandatory. What this bill does, it's actually a very simple bill. It deals with towing advisory boards. So under current law, in every jurisdiction that wants a towing advisory board, the advisory boards are an equal number of representatives of law enforcement and towing operators, and then one member of the general public. That's current law in every jurisdiction. Arlington County came to me and said, look, we have a board where we have a lot of members of the general public, and we also have representatives of businesses, commercial property business owners, that are very interested in towing. Arlington is a very crowded jurisdiction. There's a lot of towing going on. And so they actually formed a board with an equal number of one part law enforcement, one part licensed towing and recovery operations, one part commercial property business owners, and one part the general public. And that board's working really well, except that under the current law, they don't have an equal amount of voting. In fact, the only one member of the general public can vote. The businesses can't vote at all. So they sit on the board, they advise the board, they can't vote. What my bill does in the amendment nature substitute is allows localities, if they want to, at their option, they're not required to, within Planning District 8, so we're trying to keep it as limited as possible. If they want to, they can, instead of having the current law of law enforcement and towing, one member of the public, they can have equal parts law enforcement, towing, business, and the general public. And again, they're already doing that. This would just let them all have an equal voting.
All right, can we get a motion to move the substitute?
So moved.
Give me a second.
Did you get a second?
Second, okay. All in favor?
Aye.
All right.
I do have people here from Arlington that will tell you more about it if you're interested.
Do you have any questions for the patrons before we move on? I have a couple of questions.
Sure.
So I'm looking here at line 19, an equal number of representatives of local law enforcement agencies and representatives of licensed towing attorneys. And then in line enforcement to match 3 members of licensed towers. And you would also have
3 commercial business.
3 representatives, 3 licensed towing operators. So this thing's building and building and building with the numbers. I mean, am I reading this correctly?
Well, or you could have 2 law enforcement, 2 commercial, 2 towing, and 2 general public. Or you could have 1 of each, frankly. You could just have a committee of 4. Again, this is only if the locality wants this. The reason we have 1 or 2